What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Welcome to Shay's Tube. Thank you for so much for coming in, guys. It's late, late, late. I usually don't come on this late, but I had to do this breaking news real quick. It is 12:06 a.m. in the morning. I actually just got home not too long ago, and I actually heard about this earlier when I was at the pumpkin patch earlier, and I was trying to post it on my community board, but in the area of Temecula that I was in, out in wine country, my signal would come in T-Mobile, you know. So I said I would come in, I would come and do this um, breaking news when I get home. And I just got home, so I decided to come in here and go ahead and do it. But before we do it, just like always, you can thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and hit the bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. And thank you so much, guys, for tuning in to Shades Tube. All right. And we're going to go ahead and go straight into it because I'm not going to be on here long at all. Okay, so like I was just saying, guys, like it's stated in my title, Friends star Mathew Perry died earlier today at age 54. Um, I know y'all remember him from Friends, okay, and a bunch of other shows that he played on. Okay, so let me go and give you some information about this real quick. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell notifications. Anyway, y'all, Friends Studio 60 in the Sunset Strip and the Odd Couple star Mathew Perry died Saturday afternoon at the age of 54. And like I said, I was at the pumpkin patch when I got the notice on my phone that he died. That was like had to be around, I think, 3 or somewhere around that time. Or two and stuff. And like I said, I couldn't post it. I tried to post it, but I was in a dead zone. Anyway, TMZ reported that the actor, who struggled for years with substance abuse issues, was found dead of a suspected drowning in the jacuzzi of a home in Pacific Palisades, California, but no drugs were found at the scene. Deadline said he was found unconscious at his home by first responders who were unable to revive him. The Los Angeles Times said there was no signs of foul play. Access Hollywood and People.com reached out to Perry's publicist for comments, but did not immediately get a response. Okay? So this is Mathew Perry right here, y'all, and actor Martin Sheen. This was, I don't know when this was. I think it was I don't know. They say 2/11, but I don't know about that. So this is him right here. And then I know you guys seen him on my thumbnail. Okay. So my condolences are expressed out to his family and his friends and fans and everybody. Sad situation. He dies. 54 is not that old, you know what I'm saying? Man, goodness. I was shocked when I saw it though. I really was. I was like, what? Because like I said, 54 is not really old. It's middle age, but it's not old. Let me read a couple of these comments real quick and see what's going on here. Let's see. Somebody said, oh wow. Somebody said he was taking 55 Vicodin or Vitican. I don't know how you say that. A day and kicked it years ago. They said it was doctor prescribed initially. They said 80% of drug addicts were prescribed by a doctor, of drugs were prescribed by a doctor, and then cut off due to insurance running out and etc. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out though, if he drowned in his tub or jacuzzi, how did that happen if he wasn't on drugs or anything? Unless he had some kind of cardiac arrest or something like that. I don't know. It's strange. Let's see what else they're saying. Because they said they didn't find any drugs or alcohol in his system. So the only thing I can possibly think of is probably he might have had a heart attack or something. if there really wasn't any drugs or alcohol in his system, because they said that, but I don't know if they knew that 100%. If they checked everything to actually know that 100%. I don't know for sure. So let's see. Let's see what else some people are saying. Some people say I didn't watch the show, but have friends and family members that did. I'm sorry to see this. He's my age. You just never know when it will be your time, so don't be afraid to tell friends and family you love them. Rest in peace. Um, so yeah, that's crazy. Somebody said tomorrow is not promised for anyone. Here today, gone tomorrow. Life is too short. Try to get your affairs in order because you just never know when the sand runs out in the hourglass for you. And get right with God, making that priority number one. Man, this allergic reaction is about to kill me, y'all. I'm not gonna joke. Okay, I got to ignore it. I got to figure out what I'm allergic to. I mean, I already know everything that I'm allergic to, but I need to check the chemicals and some things that I'm using because, man, I have another little allergic reaction. It's so annoying. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to think about it. It's hard trying not to scratch, and I'm going to be perfectly honest. So let's see. Somebody said, how in the hell do you drown in a jacuzzi? Sober, I'm shocked and deeply sad. Damn it. That's what I'm saying. If he was sober, no drugs, no nothing in his system, so what exactly happened? Did he have a heart attack? Because that's the only thing I can think about. You know what I'm saying? They said nothing was in there. Somebody said, I bet it was some kind of heart or organ failure from drinking and drugs. That's what I'm thinking. Probably so. That's what I'm thinking. From drinking and drugs. Hold on, y'all. I have to cough. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I didn't want to cough on camera. Man, somebody said, please pray for the drug addictive people every day in Jesus' name. Amen. Yeah, I used to watch Friends, not all the time. I basically watched it every now and then. And then when it was in its reruns, I found myself, watching it. Somebody said Forever Chandler. That's his name on Friends. Okay. So, oh man, these people saying some cruel stuff. I'm not going to read that one. Okay. Yeah, it may be, like people are saying in this comment section, it may be, related to when he was on drugs. Maybe it did something to his heart. Somebody said he was very overweight, unhealthy. He relapsed in a jacuzzi pool and drowned. My 9-year-old swims in a pool and doesn't drown. A 54-year-old man did drugs. Okay. So yeah, that's crazy. But anyway, let me see if I can see if they got any more information on this. Oh my God. So I didn't even know he was battling all this stuff. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I just didn't know because I don't be keeping up with them celebrities like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, let's see. So he almost died when he was age 49 too, when his colon burst from his opium. I can't never say that word. His drug overuse. Okay, and he was in a coma for 2 weeks and spent 5 months in the hospital. I don't even remember that. Shoot, man. So he's 54. He was 54, 49, 51, 2, 3, 4. That wasn't even that long ago when that happened. Let's see what else he had. So he had a stroke as well. Goodness. No, this may be another period right here. Okay, this may be another one. That's not Matthew right there. I was going to say. Let's see. So he also So Matthew Perry also had gastrointestinal perforation at 49 after his colon burst from his drug overuse. Gosh. So yeah, he was going through a lot of stuff. Okay, he was going through a lot of things, being on them drugs and stuff. Uh, so let's see what they know about the cost of death real quick, y'all. So let's see. Okay, so they say allegedly he died of an apparent drowning at his Pacific Palisades home. I know I didn't pronounce that right, so you have to excuse me. A representative for the actor and a law enforcement source have both confirmed that a call was placed at 4:07 p.m. local time. Yep, that's about right. And was treated as a water rescue by emergency services. There was no clear evidence of foul play, and the sources say an investigation is underway. Yeah, because I said around two. No, because we didn't even get to the pumpkin patch till about 2:45, and we was there for a while. So yeah, because my daughter had to be to work, but no, because I got the notification before 4:07. I don't know if they're talking about Pacific time, because when I got the notification here on the West Coast, it was around, it had to be around three something, because I was trying to share it. It wasn't at no four, because at four I was taking my daughter to work and stuff. So I know it was before that, because I was trying to post it out, some minutes before that and stuff. I need to go take an allergy pill so I can stop all this damn itching. Anyway, so let's see. So what was he doing before he died? According to TMZ, sources told the publication that Matthew Perry had died at his home after doing some physical activity that morning. I'm still thinking it was a heart attack. Matthew came home sometime in the morning after a 2-hour round of pickleball, the same thing that Jamie was playing. I forgot what it was. It's like almost like excuse me, y'all. I try not to cough on camera. It's almost like I think it's like table tennis, almost like that. I think I'm gonna have to look it up again, but I think that's what that is. He sent his assistant out on the errand shortly after thereafter, and when the assistant returned about 2 hours later, he discovered Matthew unresponsive. It is unknown as to whether any form of what? Where's the rest of this? Any form of what? Hold on. Let's see. I don't know what the hell happened to the rest of that dang on article right there. Okay, so we already know who found him, his assistant. Let's see. Yeah, we already know he battled with Oxycontin, Vitakin. No, that's not how you pronounce it. Yeah, I think it is Xanax or Xanax. He took a lot of stuff. Damn, man. He started doing stuff at 14 when he said he got into some alcohol. He said he would fake back injuries, he would fake migraine headaches just to get medication. He said he had 8 doctors going at the same time. Goodness. Let's see where else. He said alcohol did save him for a while, he added. Then it didn't. It's like your best friend turns to you and goes, and now I'm going to kill you. And then you raise your hand and say, I need help. So he also had pneumonia in 2018. Of course, the exploded colon. He had a brief stint on life support, like we just talked about, 2 weeks in a coma, 9 months with a colostomy bag. Damn. And more than a dozen stomach surgeries. Man. So when last reported, he had been sober for a little over 2 years. But I'm telling you, probably those drugs and stuff probably did something to his heart or something. Because that's really the only thing I can think about. If you're in a jacuzzi and you drown in there, you know what I'm saying? He said, there is a hell, Perry wrote in his memoir. Don't let anyone tell you different. I've been there. It exists. End of discussion. Now I feel better because it's out. It's out on a piece of paper. That's why I'm still alive and definitely in the area of helping people. He said that in his memoir. So they said he was sober. Again, they said he was sober and in recovery. So again, it discredit people theory about him overdosing and falling into his jacuzzi. But they say it can still be possible though, okay? It can still be possible that he relapsed. All right. And they say you have to wait on toxicology screening to find out if there was any drugs or alcohol in his system at the time of death. And see, that's what I was just saying earlier. See, I was saying that, if he didn't have drugs in the system, allegedly he didn't have any as of, right now. But after they do check him, do the required testing that they do, then they can really say if he wasn't on any type of drugs or alcohol or anything. And if he wasn't, it's just say if he was clean, then he might had a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? But I can see, if you're high or something or spaced out on drugs, it's probably easy to drown in your jacuzzi because it's probably you probably fall asleep or something or go unconscious or whatever the case is, and then you just slide up beneath that water, or if you're having a heart attack, daggone well, you could easily drown. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But we will be finding out soon. I'm pretty sure of that once they do the toxicology report and things like that. But anyway, my condolences are still, expressed to his family, friends, fans, and my prayers are sent to all of these people as well. And may he rest in peace. I wish, I don't know, his assistant would have never known. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. He sent them out. He would have never known. But you can't, we always say that when something happened, we wish we could have, but you would have never known, you know, just wouldn't have. Let me see if they got any more updated news on this real quick before I get off this story. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure once they check him though, they're gonna find out more, and then they'll give us more information. And then of course I'll let you guys know about that because everything I see is the same thing I just basically said. 54 years old though, and y'all mostly can remember him from playing Chandler on Friends. Excuse me, y'all. Let's see here. I don't know why I start all this coughing at nighttime. Yeah, so that's it for him. Like I said, when we get more updated information, I will let you guys know more about that. But again, I'm just thinking either he did have some type of drugs in the system because they didn't do the toxicology report when they just said what they think. Okay. And just say if he didn't have any drugs, or alcohol in his system, then I'm just thinking it had to be something like cardiac arrest or something like that. Because I don't see no other reason why you could drown in a hot tub unless you like fall and hit your head and get knocked unconscious or something like that. Excuse me, y'all. Let's see. Anyway, a lot of stars have spoken out and a lot of people, but I'm not gonna read all of that. All right. All right, so let me go ahead and tell y'all the next little story real quick. I think I saved that if I'm not mistaken. So I want to tell y'all something about that um shooter, the main shooter, Robert Card. Just hold on for 1 second, y'all. This damn thing on here. Let's see. Okay, so anyway, they said that the Maine police were alerted weeks ago about the shooter's threats. And I don't understand if they were told weeks ago. I told you guys this earlier too, but it's confirmed now. Why didn't they do something about it? Why? Anyway, police across Maine were alerted just last month to vile threats by the U.S. Army reservists who would go on to carry out not the world, the worst mass shooting in the state's history, one of a string of missed red flags that preceded the massacre. Two local law enforcement chiefs told the APS that a statewide awareness alert was sent in mid September to be on the lookout for Robert Card after the firearms instructor made threats against his base and fellow soldiers. But after stepped up patrols of the base and a visit to Card's home, neither of which turned up any sign of him, they moved on. Now, see, that's crazy. So you mean to tell me they checked and confirmed exactly what I said earlier, that after this dude made all of these threats against his base and other soldiers, they stepped up patrols, right, of the base, and they visited Robert Carr's home, But when they didn't find him, they just moved on and forgot about it. Is that what they're saying? Anyway, they said we added extra patrols. We did that for about 2 weeks. Okay. The guy never showed up, said Jack Clements, the police chief in Saco, home to the U.S. Army Reserve base where Card trained. The thing about it, though, that's good that they, they stepped up patrols and all that stuff for 2 weeks. But the thing about it, they should have still made it a priority to find this dude and get him proper treatment, put his butt in a mental institution or something. Because if they would have did that, all these people that are dead now and injured, it wouldn't be happening. It wouldn't have happened. Let's see. Sheriff Joel Mary, whose diction includes Card's home in Bowdoin, said the Army Reserve tipped his department in September to the reservists' threats, and the sheriff sent the awareness alert to every law enforcement agency in the state after his deputy came back empty-handed from a welfare check to Card's home. They said they couldn't find him. And they said they could not recall if there was any follow-ups because I don't have any reports in front of me. They know good and damn well they did not follow up on that. Goodness. Anyway, military officials declined to comment further about Card, specifically whether the threats relayed to the sheriff in September were new or the same ones Card had made during an Army Reserve training exercise near West Point, New York in July. That's when police say Card was committed to a mental health facility for 2 weeks after acting erratically and hearing voices and threats to shoot up a military base. That is crazy, man. Let's see. See, they lied. Now listen to this. Okay, so despite the earlier threats, the FBI said on Saturday, Card had not been on its radar, telling AP it did not have nor did it receive any tips or information concerning Robert Card. The Bureau added that its instant background check system was not provided with or in possession of any information that would have stopped Card from owning a lawful firearm purchase. That's crazy, man. Anyway, they said this case is just a glaring example of missed red flags, with many unanswered questions about what the military police, unanswered questions about what the military, the police, the mental health professionals, and relatives could have done to prevent this massacre. Excuse me, y'all. While Maine does not have a red flag law, it does have a more limited yellow flag. That law would still allow police to petition a judge to take a person's firearms away if a medical practitioner deems that the person to be a threat. Let's see what else they got here. Anyway, for his part, Saco Police Chief Clements defended his department's response to the alert about Card, which he described as a generic thing that came out saying, hey, we have had some reports that this guy made some vile threats. Clements noted that his department gets many such alerts and that his officers gave this one its due attention. Okay. Keeping an eye on the base for any signs of Card. And then they still say they never came in contact with this guy. They never received any phone calls from the Reserve Center saying, hey, we got somebody who was causing a problem. They say they never got anything. So somebody's lying somewhere. Another law enforcement agency that came in contact with Card was the New York State Police, which on July the 16th was called in West Point by commanders of the Army Reserve 3rd Battalion, 30th, I mean not 30th, 304 Infantry Regiment with concerns about Card's erratic behavior and threats to other members of his military unit. During a training exercise, according to a state police document obtained by AP, which is Associated Press. State police troopers took Card, a sergeant first class, to the Keller Army Community Hospital at West Point for what would be the 2 weeks of mental health evaluation. Now, what New York State Police did about Card's threats is unclear. The agency declined to comment to the AP on the case and did not respond to a request for reports or possible body camera footage of their interactions with Card. They said this is an active investigation, and the New York State Police does not comment on active investigations nor investigations in which we are not the lead agency. And they refused to comment too on Saturday, so after Card was found dead. Anyway, Jonathan Crisp, an Army lawyer for 2 decades before starting in criminal defense practice, said when soldiers are committed involuntarily to mental health facilities by others in the chain of command, it is a reportable event under Army regulations that triggers a requirement to alert others. A provost marshal enters the incident into a military database that puts the FBI on notice so it can enter the name into a background list of people prevented from buying weapons. If they took him and he didn't want to go and he refused to be admitted, it's a slam dunk, Chris said. This should have been reported. So what does that mean? They didn't report anything? That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, but Maine Department of Public Safety Commissioner Michael Sawchuk said in a news conference Saturday that while Card had a history of mental illness, there was no evidence that he had ever been involuntarily committed. Just because there appears to be a mental health issue to this scenario, the vast majority of people with mental health diagnosis will never hurt anybody. That's what the safety commissioner said. Now, Jody Madeira, an Indiana University law professor who has studied gun laws, said police in one state can alert counterparts in another state that someone is in danger or is a danger. And the military can do the same with local police. She says someone dropped the ball because Card's threats and medical evaluation should have triggered a yellow flag seizure of his guns when he returned home. He slipped through the cracks, Madeira said. There were warning signs. And I agree, it was a bunch of them. You know, the hearing voices, like I told you guys before, you know, him hearing voices. What else? Him acting erratic, talking about he's going to he wants to kill his fellow soldiers. He was going to shoot up the base. Something else he did. I can't remember what else he did. All of that right there is a sign where he was sent there, but make sure he stays there to get the proper evaluation. And then they should have did the proper, they should have taken the proper steps to make sure that this guy could not go out and buy guns or have guns at home. They could have went to his house and took him on, and kept his butt in that mental institution, to see what's going on in that head and stuff like that. Well, a commenter said, just another case of government incompetence. And I'm not going to read the rest of it because anytime they start talking about political stuff, I'm not going to read it. Let's see. Okay, let's go on down. So let's see. Another commenter said, they warn he's a threat. They look for a couple weeks and move on to something else. Well, maybe next time they will think twice before moving on to something else. 18 people had to die because they moved on to something else after 2 weeks. That's what I say. How can you move on to something else because you can't find this dude? You should have been searching and searching until you found him. He had to be somewhere. You know what I'm saying? He must have knew they was coming because that's why he was probably hiding out. Anyway, let's see. Somebody said I knew there was a lot more to the story. It always is. Okay. Let's see. Somebody said, somebody said they couldn't find him for 2 weeks. That's because he was in a nut house for 2 weeks. Right. He was in his mental place, the mental clinic for 2 weeks. Let's see. Another commenter said, once again, the system failed. And another commenter said, and they did nothing to stop anything from happening. Why wasn't his guns confiscated? When someone makes threats to kill someone, we do nothing about it. Shit, they do that all day long on YouTube. They threaten to kill each other and shit. And they don't do, and YouTube don't do nothing about it. So what you expect? Somebody else said they will sweep it under the carpet, just like New York did. Okay, with the Buffalo Tops shooter. I didn't even hear about that. But anyway, that is crazy, man. All of this stuff right here that they just let basically just didn't do anything about it, you know? And if they say that in the military, it's a protocol that they're supposed to contact. And shit, it don't seem like they did that. Let's keep it real. You know, the FBI said they never got any kind of reports or anything about this dude. So somebody is lying. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to be, because it's just not adding up. You know, the dude gave off so many warning signs. Why wasn't these warning signs looked at? A lot of people got killed and hurt because of this overseeing, them over not seeing, not doing what they should have been doing. That's what I'm saying, doing their jobs. That's crazy. That is so crazy. So let me go ahead and let's hold on. Let me make sure there's nothing else, y'all, on that. And then I'm gonna be finished with this because just crazy, Let me make sure I got all the updated information. They're going to be coming out with more and more stuff about this shooter. Trust me. I just can't wait till they actually, if they do let us see, not see, but if they tell us about the notes, what was in there. What did he say? All we know is what I told you guys earlier. So yeah, and that when they found that body yesterday, they checked. I think they may have checked that area before because it says right here. I don't know for sure. It says authorities said the area where the suspect's body was found yesterday was overlooked during two previous sweeps of the property. So they just didn't even check there before. They just didn't even check it at all. I wonder why they didn't check it. That is crazy. But I wish I had all of the people. Oh my God. Let me see if I can find a complete list. And then that's going to be it. Oh God. Here's itching y'all. This is this allergic reaction. Let's see. Definitely have to look at that stuff because I know, yeah, they got all of the people here, I believe. I think this is all of them, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Yeah, I'm just gonna show y'all the victims. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is all of this little boy right here. Man, he may not be that little, but he's young, a young kid. I know that for sure. So I'm just gonna show y'all the pictures of these people who got killed. That's all the victims who got killed. So again, my condolences are expressed out to all of their families, um, other relatives, friends, and everything. And my condolences are expressed out to them as well. And may all of these victims rest in peace. That's sad. This man killed 18 people before killing himself. That's really, really sad. 18 lives. Trisha, Saline, Peyton, Brewer Ross, Tommy Conrad, Michael De Slariers II, Brian McFarland, Arthur Strout, Joseph Walker, Joshua Seal, Max Hathaway, and Ron Morin, Bill Young, Aaron Young, Stephen Barzella, Bob Violet, William Brackett, Jason Adam Walker, Keith D. McNear, and Lucille M. Violet. Those are all of the victims that were killed in this mass shooting on Wednesday night in Lewiston, Maine. Okay? And again, my condolences are expressed out to their family members or friends, colleagues, and things like that. And my prayers are with them. And may all of the victims rest in peace. Sad situation. And like I told you guys, if I get any more updated information, just like I came back here tonight, late tonight, to tell you guys about it, I'll come and tell you guys again. You know what I'm saying? And keep you guys posted just in case you don't see it on the news or whatever the case is. All right. So let's see. We're gonna talk about that. So that's gonna be it, y'all. I told you this is gonna be a quick live. You know, I got to go ahead and take a shower, take my allergy pills so I can stop all this damn itching and get me some sleep and stuff. I needed to grade my son's papers, but I'm not gonna do it. That Dollar Tree haul, I'm gonna do it tomorrow and then put it up tomorrow night because I got another video that I'm gonna put up. I'm gonna try to do it tonight before I go to sleep when we went to the cotton patch. And hopefully YouTube will show it. I don't know. YouTube been tripping out lately. But I'm gonna definitely put one of those videos up so it can go up in the morning, and then my shopping haul will go up on Sunday night. And it's actually from Burlington and from Macy's and Kohl's and then Dollar Tree. So it's gonna be a little longer than 5 or 10 minutes, like my other ones are and stuff. But anyway, y'all, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and hit that bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos, and thumbs up this video, y'all, if you enjoyed this content. Excuse any bloopers. It's late at night. It's time for me to go to bed, okay? But it's still good. It's still good. At least I informed you guys and everything. Also, if you want to show support to this channel, you can do that, guys, by doing the Cash App to $ShadesTube. And I forgot to do the copyright disclaimer, so let me do it real quick. Or did I do it? I don't even remember if I did it or not, y'all. Shit, I'm in the twilight zone. Shit. But anyway, I can do a real quick copyright disclaimer under the Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, research, etc. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. It will be in the comment section, and some of it is scrolling across the screen. All right? Even though I did read stuff from other sources, so that's why we always say that. All right? Other than that, guys, I'm going to wish you guys a beautiful, blessed night. Again, my condolences are expressed out to Mathew Perry's family, friends, and his fans, and may he rest in peace. And like I said, when I get updated information regarding his death, I'll let you guys know. If I get any more updated information about the main shooter, I'll let you guys know that too, all right? Otherwise, if nothing happens, I'll see you guys on Monday when I finish my final 2 days of true scary stories and things like that. All right? Have a good night, y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out. Oh, hey, Iceman. You catching me right when I'm getting ready to get out of here. You are up late. Everything is good, hon. How are you? I usually don't come on this late. I just wanted to break the news about Mathew Perry, and then gave a little update on the main shooter. Some more information they found out about him and stuff. But go check out this is a short video, so just go watch it and you can hear about it and stuff. And thank you for coming in. Y'all check out Iceman. Go check out his channel and stuff, and just type that into Google, and y'all to see it. He's interesting, y'all. So check him out. That's good. I'm glad you're doing good. What you up this late for? You just did a live tonight? You did a live? I got to go check you out tonight and stuff. Y'all, Iceman do not play. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. I was watching a couple of his videos. I was cracking up too. Okay. All right, y'all. We are getting ready to get out of here. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all in my next video on Monday unless something major happens. All right? Take care. Peace out. Oh, okay, Iceman. All right, but I'm going to go look at some of your other ones because you got a lot, so I need to go look at another one tonight. All right. Good night, y'all. And thanks for coming by, Iceman. Appreciate you. Oh, let me go ahead and put this music on so I can get out of here, y'all. Hold on. see. Where is it? Takes me 20 minutes just to get the music back on, especially at nighttime. All right, y'all, I'm out.